What's up YouTube, and welcome to this Wonder Woman trailer breakdown. Now, we had a couple of months ago we had an original trailer. We had the one which pretty much showed us the tone, the action, but we never really got to see much of the story. Now, obviously in Wonder Woman mythology, she is on the island of Themyscira, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it looks amazing in this movie. So this is meant to be paradise, and this is pretty much where these women were reincarnated. They live on paradise, they live the perfect life, until man comes in and fucks it up. The fucking patriarchy come in and screw it up for everyone. So that's pretty much what happens here. I'm glad that they're in the World War I setting, because I feel that the best introduction to man would be in this huge war to end all wars, which, funny enough, wasn't actually the war to end all wars, was it? So obviously we're going to deal with that, how that wasn't really the war to end all wars. So it seems like what is happening, we've got Steve Trevor somehow ending up in Themyscira. I can never pronounce that name. And we have Diana herself go and discover this other world, this whole other world outside of paradise, and she wants to become the champion of the whole of, well, she wants to go and live there and experience that world. So that's kind of understandable. And it looks like we've got the Axis enemies. We've got the Germans and the rest of them land and take on the Amazonians, which is pretty interesting because I'm not sure really how much that's been done. It's an interesting concept that the fight is taken to them. So I'm not sure if from this trailer we're going to get to see actually what happens. Are we going to get to see Steve Trevor? So Steve Trevor, will he be the one who lands and then they discover the world, and then someone else discovers paradise? So it's interesting to see how they're going to do that. Now it looks like obviously we're going to get the invasion, and they picked the wrong person. So it looks like Steve Trevor has been chased to this island, as you can see her and Steve Trevor behind that rock watching the battle. So that's what I think is going to happen moving forward in this movie. Now we see the connections. We see a present day Louvre, which is what I reckon this is maybe part of this, maybe a bit before. I think she's going to be telling the story, and you're going to see her look at that picture that Lex Luthor stole. I expect he probably bought it or stole it from the Louvre, and then obviously it gets back in the hands of Diana. So it seems like this origin story is her discovering the world and then losing faith in humanity and not wanting to defend it, because she seems to be more of like a dealer, a kind of Indiana Jones-esque, I would say, which looks pretty interesting. The movie looks a lot lighter in tone. It definitely looks like they've learned from their lessons of Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad, and they're trying to make it in a lighter tone, whether you like that or not. I like the tone of Man of Steel, I like the tone of Batman vs Superman, and I like the tone of Suicide Squad. So, if it means we're getting more of what we like, and they've got to kind of water it down a bit to fit in with the Marvel fans, the casual fans, then, you know what? Then I'll let them do it, because it means we're going to get Darkseid and everything. So I would expect Ares, the god of war, is probably something to do with what's happening with World War I. I reckon that would be like the kind of post-credit sting, the kind of Thanos thing where we see Ares kind of in the background. Or possibly he'll be involved with the whole thing. I don't know, I haven't seen the film yet. But we've got Dr. Poison, a female enemy, which I'm glad we've got a female villain for a female hero. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. So it's going to be cool seeing that, and Poison is definitely the perfect person to choose before World War One, when we had mustard gas, we had chlorine gas, we had everything like that. So that's going to fit perfectly, I think, into this world, and it seems like a solid choice. So I'm excited for this film. I'm excited. We've got Dr. Poison, the villain. We've got Steve Trevor and Themyscira being invaded. What is going on? But that's it for this video. Please do drop a like. Please do subscribe. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.